Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I talk about the NWSL, women's soccer, just soccer, only soccer. Fans and supporters in soccer/football are very integral to football clubs around the world. In the UEFA Women's Champions League finals between Barcelona and Lyon, the announcer said Barcelona's women's team thrive off of support from fans during games and off the pitch. Having fans and supporters filling the stadium of their favorite team can sometimes turn the tide in their team's favor. An example of this would be the Women's Champions League semifinal legs between Barcelona and Wolfsburg. At Camp Nou, Barcelona beat Wolfsburg 5-1 in a stadium filled with Barcelona fans. Then, when the Wolfsburg went home, they were able to win 2-0 with their stadium filled with Wolfsburg fans. Soccer players/footballers know how important their fans and supporters are, and in women's soccer, I found that a lot of players in the NWSL do value their fans, and in return, the fans show their support for the team in any way they can, whether it be by buying tickets, season passes, showing up for games, or buying club merchandise. You're probably wondering where I'm going with all this, and what I'm getting at is the North Carolina Courage are missing fans and supporters at games, and some Courage players are starting to notice. After the match yesterday between the North Carolina Courage and the San Diego Wave, Courage player Merritt Mathias said this when asked about fan support. "The fan support has wavered. It isn't a coincidence that Alex Morgan is playing and there are 6,000 people that are here. Previous games, the fan support has wavered and there are reasons for that. And there are reasons why people aren't here and haven't wanted to spend their money or beliefs, and that is up to them. If this gets out, I am a part of the community that has struggled with some of the choices that this club has made. They made it very clear. My personal opinion is that we miss you guys. There are a ton of people that are not only a part of your community, but definitely support it. It would be wonderful for you to come back consistently and be in the stands, because it does change the environment. To see the seats filled again is pretty incredible, but it can't be because of Alex Morgan. It has to be because of what you believe in here. And I think there is something to believe in and to invest in again. So yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get the result, but I hope people were inspired enough to come back." If you don't know what's been going on with the Courage, they re-signed Jaylene Hinkle, now Jaylene Daniels. She's an outwardly homophobic player who decided to come out of retirement. Many Courage fans and NWSL fans weren't happy about the signing and voiced their concerns to the Courage. Sheen Nahas, the Courage head coach, and the front office doubled down on their support of signing Daniels, so Courage fans and supporters decided to pull their support of the team. Some fans decided to support other teams in the NWSL, like the expansion clubs Angel City and San Diego, while others turned to the Washington Spirit, the Houston Dash, the Kansas City Current, Gotham FC, or the Orlando Pride. And to those former Courage fans supporting the Pride, as a Pride fan, welcome and thanks for embracing chaos. So yesterday, the San Diego Wave won 1-0 against the North Carolina Courage. And from the highlights, when Alex Morgan scored, many fans cheered for her. Merritt Mathias is basically saying that the fans that showed up to this match were there because Alex Morgan was there. Merritt Mathias misses the Courage fans and supporters and wants them to come back. When asked in a follow-up question, how do you win those fans back, Mathias says, my personal opinion is that, from a player standpoint, the voices that have been heard have been from the front office. There's been a very particular voice that has been heard in wanting to support the community. And personally, I don't think we've done a great job of that in the past years, and that is fair. I don't think that has been any secret. We didn't have a Pride night for 3 years. We didn't wear a jersey. And I'm assuming what she means by that is the jersey with the rainbow name and numbers on the back. Everyone knows all these things, and I think bringing back Jalon Daniels was a decision made by the club, and as the player who is part of the community, you have to work through those struggles, but that is what a team is about. You have to be able to embrace people of all different religions, of all different views, of all different backgrounds. For me, I think it is really important that we have a voice as much as the club. That there is a group here that truly, truly loves and supports and is here for the LGBTQ community. I think that is a really important message to get out there because we definitely miss you guys. We definitely miss our fans. They are a huge, huge reason why we were so successful for so many years. The way they had our back and the support we had day in and day out. I hope putting a good product on the field gets people back, but also knowing that you're loved and believed in. From a team standpoint, we love and believe in our fans, for sure. We know how important they are, and we definitely miss them. It is still a long season. Hopefully, we can get a product out there that is winning and we are proud of. But I think this is a group that fans can be really proud of for what they stand for and just the entertainment factor that they have and the beliefs that they have and the people that they are. If you don't like one player, then there are 25, 26 other ones to choose from. Find someone you love. There's a lot to unpack here with Mathias' statement, but it does affirm that the re-signing of Jalon Daniels had nothing to do with the players, but everything to do with the front office. Going back to what Mathias said about the Courage not doing enough to support the LGBTQ community, I remember Lynn Williams and Sam Mewis echoing that same sentiment on the Snacks podcast. I am sure there are plenty of players on the Courage who do support the LGBTQ community, but the issue why so many fans and supporters have left the Courage is because at the end of the day, the Courage front office signed a homophobic player and doubled down on keeping her. The fact that Mathias even said, "My personal opinion is that from a player standpoint, the voices that have been heard have been from the front office." It seems like the front office still doesn't care and are once again doubling down on Daniels, which I find kind of odd that they're going so far for her. Are the Courage trying to rebrand or something, or is Daniels close friends with someone in the front office? I don't know. I feel like there are just so many better players that should be starting. Like, I can name 2 players I would rather start instead of Daniels, and they are Brianna Pinto and Caroline. Pinto, fast player, very confident, causes a lot of havoc in the box. Caroline, I know she's injured right now, but what a crafty and skilled player, just dangerous in the box. Pairs nicely with Dabina. Get well soon, Caroline. When Caroline comes back, is Neos really going to start Daniels over Caroline? The fact that he starts Daniels over Pinto now and in the match against San Diego just makes no sense, especially when it seems as though Pinto has more of an impact in the attack. Daniels gets shut down rather quickly by defenders. Pinto breaks ankles and finds her way through defenders, much like Caroline and Dabina do. Mathias then says, if you don't like one player, then there are 25, 26 other ones to choose from. Find someone you love. She's right. There are a lot of good players on the Courage team to support and love. Merritt Mathias being one of them, Brianna Pinto, Dabina, Caroline, Adonias, Speck, Ersic, O'Sullivan, Carson Pickett, Casey Murphy, etc. So many. And while I believe people do genuinely love and care about these players, it's still up to the fans on whether they want to come out and support the Courage. Merritt Mathias and the other Courage players are in this precarious situation, and the fault completely lies with the Courage front office. Some fans may see Mathias' message and will come out to support her and the players they do love, which is all right and perfectly reasonable. But other fans may not see it that way. They may choose to stick to their values and no longer support the courage, and that is all right and perfectly reasonable and understandable as well. At the end of the day, it's up to the fans on whether they want to come back. That is all I have for you guys today or tonight, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.